Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be playing Cardiff City at home in the Premier League. We currently sit third place in the January transfer window. Since you last with me, where we won 2-0 at Anfield, we lost 2-0 to City at home. We played an FA Cup fixture against Morecambe with the rotation side. We won 10-0. We won 1-0 at home against Villa, 4-1 away at the Bowling Ground against West Ham, and we've played an FA Cup fixture against Bournemouth. Today we'll be playing home against Cardiff City and away at St Andrews against Birmingham. In the last episode I showed you we brought Mark Bartra to the club on a loan deal. We've convinced the board to get Gylfi Sigurdsson in for £13 million. Also in his January transfer window, I've let Jonjo Shelvey go out on loan and sold Alan Tate both to Leeds. Also, I've sold Wayne Routledge if he plays 10 games for £4.8 million. Carl Bartley's going at the end of his contract. So let's get into this game. We're playing today 19th and 20th. This also could be the final season of the save, depending how the Champions League goes, because we're currently sitting third, only 4 points off top, and that is only really due to us having a little bit of poor form against Arsenal and Man City. Right, we will not do any tactics. We'll play Vorm in goal. Rashard will be out and out right back nowadays. It'll be me, Williams, Bartra, and David. Davis won't play left back. It'll be Neil Taylor. It'll be Rhoda, Hughes. It'll be Lacazette, Michu, Hesse, Wilfred Bonney, with Pato, Dyer, Sigurdsson, Ronaldinho, De Guzman, Honda, Britton. To be honest, I don't even think we need Leon Britton nowadays. No, we do. Rangel and Ginter on the bench. No, I'm going to give him the rest because we've been playing a lot of football over this season so far. They've already got motivation, so we don't even need to give them. I think it's the usual team that usually plays against us. A usual team, so league table? No, we want Cardiff City formation. It's a 4-4-2. It's Marshall. We've got a highlight here, we'll come back to that. It's Hughes, passes it into Hesse. A little bit of goal scoring form saved by Marshall. It's Carinthia, Galvez, Turner and Tremolinas as back four. We've got a free kick here. Michu's going to take. And he scored the free kick. Michu's 16th goal of the season. Swansea City 1, Cardiff City 0. This is the perfect way to start off a derby. The starters means to go on in this episode. And that has taken us to 50 points and joint second. Free kick here, Cardiff. Aluko gives away the ball. Williams collects it. Gives it to Rashard. Can play inside to Rhoda back to Rashard. Plays Lacazette. Michu plays back to Lacazette. And Lacazette's got space. Can play Rashard. Taylor. Boney wins the header. And Boney was just offside. So they've got Gerriman down in the midfield. They're still playing Bellamy. Jesus Christ, we'll slow the game down a bit so it doesn't look as laggy. Here's Rashard. Williams. Looks a bit slow now, don't it? Here's Williams. Delays for a second. Here's Vorm. We're building slowly here. Mark Bartra, his first touches in a Swansea shirt. Michu. Rashard. He's going to go around the outside. Puts the ball back in. 2-0. Alexander Lacazette. This has got real comfortable for us. 2-0. This has gone very well. Therefore, we always find a way to beat them nowadays. Their 4-4-2 is just too predictable. Poor pass from Taylor though. Coralinas. Williams interception. Rashard. Roda. Michu. Bonnie slips it through. Should have scored, but hasn't. It's a corner kick. Hughes to take. Puts it in the box. Bartra. Header over the bar. We just, on XG, we're absolutely battering them. Bartra looks a bit unfit compared to the rest, because I don't think he's played much football at Barcelona. So we'll take him off at half time. We'll take Boney off at half time. Right. Alright, Pato will come on. Matthias Ginter will come on as well. Come on, 50 minutes in, 2-0 to us. But it's got very comfortable, very quick. Tremolinas. Lacazette. Hughes. Hesse takes over low. Finds the pass wide to Rashard. And Rashard drilled it in and Pato turn it in for 3-0. Right, we'll take Hesse off now because I think we can. Game over. That pass from Hesse just to make sure we get ball wide was fantastic. Sigurdsson will be coming on for his full debut now as a Swansea City player, and it's the arch rivals Cardiff City. Here's Taylor to take the throw in. Coralinas has taken it down. Lenison will pass back to Galvez, and Galvez to Coralinas. Bellamy wins the ball back. Medel goes to Lenison to John Bradford drills it into Coralinas, headed wide. First real chance for Cardiff there. Hughes, corner taken in, almost in by Pato. They've cleared back to Rashard. Tremolinas, Aluko, Medel. Pato wins the ball. We couldn't quite counter. Coralinas has scored. Goal disallowed. We will rotate for this second game though, I think. I reckon Hughes will come off for Honda. And then whoever ties out of Michu and Lacazette will come off. Gary Medel bring the ball forward. Sigurdsson wins the ball back and lays it back to Roda. Roda puts the ball through to Pato. Pato loses the ball. Tremolinas, Michael Turner, Naismith, Aluko running down the left wing. It's going to put the cross in. It's full to Lenison, and Lenison's shot wide. Right, Michu will be coming off for Jonathan de Guzman. My plan now is not to play Ronaldinho that often because he will be leaving on a free transfer. 8 minutes to go. Marshall kicks it long. Aluko wins the ball. Ginter clears up though. Here's Michel Vorm. Lays it to Ginter. And Ginter looks to play it out from back. Finds Taylor. And Taylor's ball over top doesn't work. Richard wins it off Aluko. Aluko comes through low. Aluko in the centre of the pitch finds Naismith, and Stephen Naismith makes it 6th goal this season. But VAR are going to check. Goal awarded. They have scored a goal. That takes them 10. They need 10 points from safety so far. Lacazette headed. Here come Cardiff now with a shot goal. Right, we're going to go defensive here. Just going to drop to a lower block. I'm going to waste time a little bit, so we don't get in more we don't concede a goal. It ain't been Sigurdsson's best game for us. If I believe correctly, he did make his debut in the Darby in the Darby last year on loan, when he joined us on loan. Right, we're going to praise Michu. Sean Dyche is the manager. Wow. Right. Swansea's fixtures. They'll go back to last year. Right. Let's go all the way up here. Did he play in that game? No. Did he play against West Brom? No. Did he play against Villa? Did he play? Gylfi Sigurdsson did play in the game against Cardiff City. Did he? Did he make? That's when he made his debut for the club on loan. Now, 18 months later, he's made his official debut as a full-time player, as a Swansea City player. Also, we're getting Marc-Andre to stay on a free transfer. Saw one of the best goalkeepers in the world, young goalkeepers. I thought, yeah, we'll take him. He will replace Form, and Form will move to Gerhard Treble's role. Yeah, I'm willing to sell Tadashi, like 36 mil. We've got 4 centre backs. Right. I think we're only going to do one game of transfer deadline day today, guys. Just to make sure we don't play 2 poor teams. We'll play in the next episode. We will come back for Hamburg at home. And we'll play West Bromwich Albion. So we don't play 2 bad teams. Playing 18th and 19th ain't very entertaining. So we'll play the Derby and we'll do transfer deadline day. Bartley loans ending. So if I go like that, we'll do a squad roundup as well. And we'll do not the club, just to make sure. Ashley Richards, are you homegrown at club? Information. You are club trained. Ashley Richards. Yeah, right. We're gonna have to play him. Okay, we'll play him against like Birmingham and teams like that, and we'll play him against Newcastle. Right. We're on transfer deadline day. Is there a player or 2 I want to sell? Yeah, I would sell Tadashi. I would maybe sell Ronaldinho now, but as squad depth I would take. So look, Marcelo could be coming to the Premier League. That is dangerous. Right. I would really want Julian Draxler on loan as a left winger. as a loan. Yeah, as a loan, yes. That makes sense. We'll take part. Right, going into this. Right. Why did I just do that? We'll build this for you guys. We've got Michel Vorm now. We've got Gerhard Treble, but Treble's going to be replaced with Ter Stegen. So Vorm will be number 2. So for the end of the season, it's Vorm and Tremmel as our goalkeepers. Our right backs are Richard, Rangel and Bartra, but Rangel's on the decline. I don't think he had the same output as he did last year. He had 8 goals last year and 7 assists, so 15 GA from Rangel. He's not really replicated it, so it'll be Richard. I don't think he's not grown very much, but he's got excellent tackling, technique, passing. He's only got he's got 8 assists. He ain't a goal scoring right back. Right centre back, here it is. It's Bartra third. Right, I would loan Turdashi out with say if he plays 5, 15, 10 games, you give me 36 mil. And here we have Ginter and Amat. Left backs is Taylor and Davis, just as good as each other. Box to box is Honda and Hughes. Ball winners are Roder and Britton. Right wings are just as good as each other, really. Dyer and Lacazette. On the left wing, it's Hesse and Sigurdsson. In the 10, it's Michu, De Guzman and Ronaldinho. And up front, it's Pato and Boney. Right, come on. Right, someone's made a loan offer for Tadashi. Right, if you pay full wages and for say 20 mil, we reduce that and you pay more. Who have final got at the back? They've got Bruno Martins Indy, who's wanted by Man United. Okay, he's not getting in over him, and he might get over him. But I also have Graziano Pello, who's a goal scorer. Right, that could be a route for him to go and play. We're slowly starting to get him up. No, right, we don't want option. We want a mandatory. If you play 10 games, we want 25. But we'll let you remove that. Okay, you're not gonna go there. Sweet. Okay, you're not gonna go Feyenoord. Does Bordeaux have the money? After 10 matches, 22? No, they don't have the money. Lens don't have the money either. Davis resumes light trading, that's good. Right, in the summer also we're going to look to spend big on the squad, like only bring in 2 or 3 names and bring in quality. Drexler's rejected us. So 15. We don't need to sign a replacement. What if we said 15 up front? So we say installments of 3 of 10. Shall we say? Shall we say that? And installments of 5. Look, that is a reasonable deal. For 30 mil, we're getting 15. And look, we could go and add another midfielder to the ranks. But I think that's a very good deal. Okay, inquire. Right, I would sell Rangel as well if I got a good fee. Because in the Champions League, you only need 4 players to be registration compliant for homegrown. So look, if we add Taylor, Davis, Dyer, Williams, and Britain, there's our 5, and we can let Rangel go and get better right back. That's what we could actually do with that money. We could go and look at right backs, because Rashard's good. He's only 19 years of age though. If I go and get an actual centre back of quality, right back, of quality, we could actually do something in the summer. What they're saying, they'll put 30 up front. No, they would. Okay, Bruno Martins Indy has moved to. Ideally, we do need this Tadashi deal to go through now. Right, let's start looking at right backs, because time's of the ticking. Right, we want something 15 or 15 to 26. So we're gonna need someone like that. So Giano, Peruzzi, Fernandez would. He would be perfect. Doesn't really go forward, but he's got the stats too. Right, we'll have a look at you. Wrong click. Peruzzi, yes. Plays at Catalonia. Right. I'm ready to go further forward with Desciglio. Nah. So we're gonna go. Right, we're gonna go advance 1 more hour. I'm gonna advance an hour, 30 minutes. We ain't gonna get no business done, so we're gonna have to go with what we've got to the end somewhere. Right, we're actually register Carl Bartley here, because it could be worse. Right, we'll loan Carl Bartley. The one thing that surprised me about this window, we've only brought in 2 players, but the way we brought Sigurdsson is that it showed the first time the ball showed intent on how to make it achieve the targets. Right, Christian Zito's actually played well. He ain't growing, but his physicals are. His physicals are growing. I just need these to start growing, like he's shooting and passing. Michu, 3rd in Player of the Month. Hesse, 1st in Player of the Month, and Rashad 2nd in Player of the Month. We're 3rd in Player of the Month. Manager of the Month. And Mitrovic, who I've just kept my eye on, 1st in Player of the Month. I reckon we're going to spin Mitrovic now. We're going to look at Dennis Pratt though. Yeah, it's not good. Right, let's advance. Do I make this an episode? Right, I did say we'll just do transfer deadline day and that the Darby. We have done that. So we're going to do a little squad roundup. I did show you in the squad planner, but I think this is what my first team will be. In second team, it'll be form. It's Williams and Amat, but that's second centre back to be whoever. It's Rashad. It's also Davis gets goals, but Taylor's more consistent. So it would be Taylor. It would be Roda. It would be Hughes. I don't think Honda's quite the better star rating, but I think it's still Honda, but that position is also interchangeable. Sorry, Michu, not of a player that's just so key to this team. Lacazette, also, you can put Dyer there, who probably would do the same job. It's Hesse, who's a key cog to this team as well, and it would be on goals. It's Pato, but I think it's Boney still, because Boney's, I think Boney hasn't got no assists. I think we're more functional with Alexander Pato. He's got 20 GA, he's only got 8, but I think Boney's more of the recognised striker. Now bench it would usually look like Ginter on the bench with Bartra, because he could play right back, and Davis. It would be Hughes, Britain, because Britain's our recognised backup boxed ball in midfielder. It'll be the Guzman, because he's the backup 10. It would be Dyer. It would be Sigurdsson, and it would be Alexander Pato, because now we've actually got, so we've got an 11, backup 11 we do now. Right, that's going to be it for this episode. If you liked it, hit a like, share and subscribe. We'll be back for Hamburg at home. See you in the next episode. Peace.